What is up, Critics? Welcome back to the series where I customize and review past DLC and OG vehicles that I never got the chance to because I didn't start making car customization videos till about late 2015. Again, guys, let me know in the comments what a car from late 2015 and older you guys want me to customize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So, in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Pegassi Vacca. So this car is an OG vehicle that of course has been in the game since day one. It has a price of only $240,000 for a car in the supercar class, which is a very good deal for a car with this kind of styling. And a fun fact, this was actually my first supercar I ever bought in GTA Online back in 2013. If you guys remember when Rockstar gave us the $500,000 as a courtesy due to the constant crashing of their servers back then when GTA Online first launched, that's the first car I bought using that money, and in a little apartment as well with the extra money I had left over. So pretty interesting times back then. Now again, this car is in the supercar class and is one of the slowest supercars in that class. However, it's not the slowest because the Bullet and the Voltic, depending on the race, are still slower, but since this was an OG car, it's never really been that popular since the Entity XF and Adder were pretty much the two kings back then. But honestly, this is a car you buy more for the styling rather than the performance. But anyways, this car is primarily based on a combination of the Lamborghini Gallardo LP560-4 and the McLaren MP412C. So definitely a very strange idea Rockstar had by combining a Lamborghini and a McLaren, kind of Italian and UK styling together, which sounds strange, but honestly I think the final design does look pretty good if I'm being honest. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of this OG supercar.
What are we doing today?
Alright. The Vacca, yes. The Lamborghini McLaren. Alright, we got armor, bodywork. So the bodywork upgrade pretty much just adds a roll cage. Going first person here, you can see it a little better. Yeah, I mean, and what's kind of funny is it actually goes through the glass that separates the engine bay, kind of like the firewall. I find that kind of strange, and it kind of goes right through the carbon fiber there at the top. Just a little strange. You can definitely tell this is something from old gen. Really wasn't much thought got into it since the interiors weren't really a focus back then. And honestly, it makes it look like a stunt car or something. Not really too much of a fan of that, so we're gonna skip out on that. Maybe if I would have changed the seats or something, I would have done it, but the seats are still the same. So, all right, race brakes, engine, exhaust. So there's only one exhaust option. Let me give it a little rev here so you can see a little better. So you have the stock exhaust, really similar to the 12C in real life, and then you have this quad exhaust if you want to get rid of that look. And honestly, these exhaust tips are so tiny. I feel like I like these a little better. The quad exhausts are just way too small for my liking, so I'm gonna keep the normal ones. Hood, you have carbon hood. I don't really like the way it breaks up the lines of the car. Maybe if it would have come up to the edge of the headlight, I think it would have been a little bit better. But the way it breaks off there just looks strange. So I'm going to skip out on that. I'm skipping on most of the upgrades, I know. But when it comes to my preferences, if I don't like it, I don't put it on the car. And again, 2013 car, so it doesn't have much customization, like one option for every single category. In terms of license plate, let's go here. I'm going to go with the black plate. I already have a plate for this, which really doesn't make much sense since it's a Lamborghini / McLaren, but we'll throw a Lambo plate on there. Go back here to rear spoiler. Oh, there's two spoiler options. Okay, so there's the low-level spoiler. That's pretty nice. It bridges together the two sides there. That's nice. And then you have the carbon wing. I personally like the carbon wing on this car. I think it suits the rear styling of the car very well. And then the way it kind of goes upwards, it's right there at the edges. It just matches the styling of the car very well, at least in my opinion. So we're gonna do that one. Suspension, this thing definitely sits way too high. So we're gonna go all the way to competition, transmission, turbo. Okay, go to respring, skip that. So in terms of color for this car, The color I used to have this car in that I really like a lot, I'm gonna put the same one on it. I literally bought the Vacca just for this video. I don't own one currently. Haven't owned it in a while. But I think I might keep this one. So I personally like the metallic orange with a ice white pearlescent. And I feel like the ice white pearlescent really gives the orange a completely different look, especially when the sun hits it. It just looks really crazy. So like this angle here just looks very different. I just like the way it looks on this car, so that's what we're gonna do.
To match the driver.
Your chrome goes on the hood on this one. Okay. I'm going here. So the next one we were going at was the wheels. Alright, so let's see some of the street category wheels on this. Let's see here. Wow, those Mercy concaves. That looks really, really good, especially in black. That will look amazing. The Segoys look pretty good too. Hyper Fresh. They look pretty decent on this car. I feel like the Mercy concaves is definitely gonna be the one. Yeah, the Mercy concaves. Those look really good on this car. That's what we're gonna do. Go with that. Black. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very nice. Okay, windows. We got tints. It does not tint the back, so I guess those louvers are. There's no glass there. It's just a hole, so you can still see the engine. They should have put a secondary color for this car and linked it to the engine. I think the Reaper has something similar to that. They should have done that. So then you could have had your engine color, valve covers, whatever color you want.
No Russian.
But as far as the tints, I think we'll go for. Kind of have some orange trim in the car, which is kind of fitting for our color. I still want to see a little bit of that, so I think I'm gonna go with the dark smoke tints. I don't want to go limo. I don't want to hide it all the way. And that's all the options there, sadly. Unfortunately, you know, this one didn't change the seats and all that, and the carbon hood just looks very strange on this car, so we pretty much only changed the rear spoiler in terms of visual customization. But let's go ahead and take it for a drive.
See you next time.
I haven't driven this in so long. Alright, rev it up a bit. Very similar exhaust notes of his Intorno. Of course, his Intorno probably got it from this one. While the interior of this car is pretty bad. The texture quality in here is a bit yikes, but the orange stitching looks pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and floor it. Not bad. Oh, it's a guy on a bike. Hello. Sounds pretty good. And you can really tell it's not really that fast. Obviously, it moves pretty good. You know, it's not slow either. But for being a car that looks as exotic as this does, the speed doesn't really suit its performance. Well, should I say the performance doesn't fit its styling. And the handling... the turn-in is pretty bad. Acceleration is pretty bad. The brakes are pretty good. But the way it turns in is so weird. It's like it wants to like oversteer. It's so strange the way this car drives. It feels like the back end is loose. Even with the spoiler upgrade, it definitely helps tremendously. Do not drive this car without a spoiler upgrade. It will drive very bad. But the spoiler upgrade definitely helps. Full speed. I mean, it's very slow. It's not that fast, unfortunately. Really pushing it here, and back end wants to come out right there. I feel like the 9F, we just saw 9F right there at the other light. I feel like that's a better car than this in terms of like the way it drives, and that's in the sports car class, and it's even cheaper than this. But if you want the styling, you know, it's something nobody really has anymore. This is a great car to have. You know, you take it to like a car meet or something, and you know, it's like, wow, I haven't seen one of these in forever. You know, it's just a very cool, unique looking car. All right, let's see if anything opens on this car. I actually don't know. All right, let's see what happens, and oh, look at that, everything opens. Wow. Okay, then I did not expect that. Wow. Front trunk, look at that. Made it really bad texture, but you know, 2013, at least it still opens. Oh, the rear compartment opens too. Oh my god. That has to be the worst engine texture I've ever seen in this game. What is that? It looks like 2 silver bricks and an engine that came out of a junkyard. What is that thing in the middle? Like diamond plate or something? What is that? That's so bad. Oh my god. Rockstar. Gee, you need to go back and fix this a little bit. That is awful. That's very, very sad. That's really sad. And you can kind of see the ground through the sides there. Where's that coming from? The vent? No. What? There's like... That's so weird. That's so glitchy. What is that? You can see the ground, okay, seeing the ground here is normal, like in this area. But to the sides there, that doesn't look right here. You should be able to see here the side vent, not the road. That's weird. What? You still got the interior. You got the Pegassi floor mats, which looks pretty nice with a little Pegassi logo. The interior, of course. Yes. Okay, if you ever go to a meet, just go ahead and just do this. Let's close that. Oh, that's the front. Oh, this is called the trunk. Of course it is. Okay, just close that. Maybe just leave the doors open. Actually, you know what? Just close all of it because it's old interior, and yeah, just leave it like that with dark tints and it's fine. Just don't open anything, especially the rear compartment. Oh my God, Rockstar, please go back and fix that. That is that's just awful. But you know, you get what you pay for. You know, 240,000 plus upgrades. You're at what, 350-ish, which is not too bad at all for a car like this. Maybe more like 400 with upgrades, but still not too bad. And you get a car with this type of styling. Just, you know, don't open any of the compartments. We're going first person. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you're gonna buy back this car, I think I might keep it, honestly. I don't really like the way it drives that much, if I'm being honest. It's very slow, but the styling is pretty different, and I kind of like it. The 12C styling with the mix with the Gallardo, I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what vehicle you want me to customize next from late 2015 and older. And again, I will make sure to display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.